The Boy Born Without Fear. Chapter 1. First Meeting. It's always wonderful to hear stories about superpowers, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what it would feel like to actually hold one? To change things? To matter? This boy wondered that every single day. His name was Rohit. An 18-year-old schoolboy. With curvy hair that never stayed in place. Large oval spectacles sliding down his nose. And a small red tilak on his forehead. Rohit was a dreamer. While the world around him moved forward, he often stayed behind. Lost in thoughts of imaginary powers. Imaginary courage. And an imaginary version of himself. Who was brave enough to save the world. That morning, he sat in his classroom near the window. Staring outside. Half listening, half dreaming. Suddenly, the air around him changed. Whispers. Soft laughter. Excited voices. A new student had arrived. She's beautiful. She looks arrogant. She's so cute. Rohit slowly came back to reality. His curiosity pulling him out of his thoughts. And then, the classroom door opened. She walked in. Short in height. Hair tied neatly in a ponytail. A calm confidence in her steps. And a face so gentle that it made people pause without realizing why. For a moment, the classroom felt quieter. The teacher smiled and asked her to introduce herself.
Iklas matas.
My name is Chandani. That name echoed in every mind. And quietly, in Rohit's heart too. When the class ended, students rushed toward her. Smiles. Questions. Requests for friendship. Why wouldn't they? She wasn't just beautiful. She was confident. And unknown to most. She was the daughter of one of the world's top billionaires. A girl who had changed schools, countries, and lives. Again and again. Always moving. Always surrounded. Yet somehow, still alone. From a distance. Rohit watched. He didn't move. He knew where he belonged. He came from a middle-class family. Few friends. Even fewer dreams he believed were allowed. Low confidence. High hopes. A dangerous combination. He looked at her surrounded by people. And then looked at himself. And once again, he escaped into a daydream. What if I were rich? What if I were confident? What if I could ask her to be my friend? But reality returned quickly. He waited. Waited until everyone left. Only then did he walk outside. Toward his bicycle. An old one. Rust everywhere. Bought by his father when he himself was young. Rohit lowered his head. Hoping no one would see him. And then, he stepped into the lift. Alone. The lift stopped at the 5th floor. Someone entered. It was her. Chandani. She looked tired. Annoyed. As if the first day of attention had already drained her. They stood in silence. Two strangers. Two worlds. And then, the lift jerked. The lights flickered. And suddenly, it stopped. Between floors. Panic filled the small space. Without thinking, Chandani moved closer, hiding her face near Rohit. Her voice trembling as she asked for help. And for the first time in his life, Rohit didn't freeze. He pressed the alarm. Again. And again. Within minutes, help arrived. The doors opened. But what he saw next broke his breath. 5 men. Angry eyes. Glaring at him. Bodyguards. Fear took over him. And he stepped away from her. But before anyone could speak, Chandani turned. Her voice sharp. Her eyes fierce. How dare you look at my friend like that? Silence. The men apologized. Lowered their gaze. And stepped back. She turned to Rohit. Smiled. And softly said thank you. Then she did something. Rohit never expected. She offered him her friendship. That day, Rohit walked home with a smile. He didn't know how to carry. But happiness didn't stay long. Fear followed. What if she finds out the truth? What if she sees my life? What if she regrets calling me her friend? That night, the phone rang. It was his classmate Ritik. Rohit, Chandani is asking everyone for your number. Rohit's heart sank. He didn't even own a phone. He asked Ritik not to give it. And then, he disappeared. 1 day, 2 days, 3. A week passed. Every day, Ritik called. Every day, Rohit made excuses. Fear had won. And somewhere, in a classroom filled with noise, a girl kept looking at an empty seat, wondering why the one person who mattered the most never came back. Music fades. To be continued.